Our fifth wheel didn't come with a built-in outdoor kitchen, but that turned out to be a really good thing. We set up our own outdoor cooking space, and honestly, I like this better than the built-in one that we had in a different rig. Years ago, we had a smaller bumper pull trailer with a built-in outdoor kitchen. And that thing had a little stove, two-burner stove actually, a sink, and a little pull-out counter. It was super convenient to just kind of flip it open and start cooking, but the problems did add up. The stove was stuck in one direction. You had no control over the wind. The counter was too small and flimsy to do any real prep. Depending on the campsite that we were in, we would either be cooking in the blazing sun or we would be tucked under the awning of the trailer, trying to stay out of the sun, but being completely cramped in that area. The sink was more of a basin than a real sink, and I really didn't like cooking so close to our rig. You know, that grease spatters and food smell right on the side of your rig, no thanks. Now we build our own kitchen wherever we set up camp. It is totally flexible, and we set up for the conditions at each campsite. You'll notice that our kitchen is not set up directly next to our trailer. It's across the campsite with the fire pit and the chairs in between. This layout gives us room to relax, and it makes cooking feel more like part of the camping experience rather than just another RV chore. We've got folding tables for prep space and to hold our gear. You can see that one holds our Blackstone and the other one holds our propane camp stove and grill. We may use all three depending on what we're cooking for the night. And we always keep a full-size trash can nearby. Most importantly though, we keep the water jug right next to the kitchen. That's for washing our hands while we're cooking and for pre-washing dirty dishes before they actually go inside into the trailer. That quick scrub outside, that removes food and grease out here, which means it's saving space in our gray tank in the trailer. So when I bring dirty dishes inside the trailer, they just need a fast, soapy wash and a quick rinse. Everything out here stays under our shade canopy, and that helps a ton when we are out here camping in the heat of the summer, and it's also really helpful when we're camping in the rain. Plus, we put down RV mats to make cleanup easier and to help keep the dust and the dirt down when we're in boondocking spots. I use a carrying tray to bring food and utensils from inside the RV to my outdoor kitchen. That way, I'm not constantly running in and out while I'm trying to cook. We also use a large 20-pound propane tank for our cooking gear, not those little green 1-pounders. If you're curious why, check out our video comparing the two. I'll leave a link in the description below. Everything out here has a place. Utensils, oil, seasoning, fuel, flashlights, paper towels. We set it up with the wind direction in mind and the view. It's not fancy, but it works, and that's the whole point. And if you're curious about how I stock the inside of our RV kitchen, I've got a full video on my indoor gear essentials. I'll link it below. I love cooking outside, not just because I'm keeping the heat and the smells out of the rig, but also for these phenomenal views that we have in our boondocking locations. We eat outside most of the time too, because why look at a campsite through a window when you can actually enjoy it out here face to face? But if it's cold or rainy, we will cook outside and then bring the food inside. One quick tip: don't leave cooking equipment, food, or food waste outside when you are camping in bear country. It's not just unsafe, it's illegal in some areas. If you don't have a built-in kitchen, don't worry. You can build something that works even better, just like we did. If this video gave you some ideas, would you consider liking and subscribing? We've got lots more RV life tips and outdoor cooking content coming your way. If you want meal ideas to go with your setup, check out this video on freezer-friendly RV dinners. I'll leave a link in the description below. I show you how I prep at home and reheat at camp to make quick, easy, and low cleanup meals. I'd love to hear from you. Do you cook outside of your RV? Got any favorite gear or tips you'd like to share? Drop a comment below, I read them all.